Well, yes, I bet Adom I say brother say try and come on so I'm say Adom Mpensenpensenmu Ebreno. And again, if you happen to be celebrating your birthday today, happy birthday encore and far and especially Nana Kwabna Techichireme. I know you're having a party now. You're saying I'm back, so I'll surprise your wife Miriam Chireme. So happy birthday Kwabna Chireme. And wakoma so there den koso nyama the beto so is the preservation of the law should be yours. Happy birthday, Sonko, and come on. Well, in Penfatnasi, I'm saying, one of the politicians, he's really done a job for me. I mean, Chiaka. Why a poem for me? I mean, Chiaka. Normally, if you listen to a Kosi Samoso, I said, no, Oside. Enti Waba Anopei. Era Ameto Kwame. Atenase. And you just say about no pasa but why are the pa say Wabakaya Sado Pasi Abato Aquaba.
Yeah,
that's P so it was for Waba.
You seem that once
Era so no Wafato was the public sector or Ghana Hanum say or then she shares Sunku. About Bribia the Menya coin the Shiana. The first question I've always asked is that public sector reforms. The meaning Ukraine are we seeing and also are happy with the kind of a she said they go akwemu any insurance so if you should eba na yaka said no say a year nimnya for kusi boafo so atenase wa no say yakusi boafo kwaba e da CP so boko she say eguso fa kaka be do ho
we will be there
so just a reminder among the reforms no the okai pa e dey the aba e sector honum
oh we da say na menchia wo ma na ehwe no mo etie ebia adwuma no na wo say yechirim kakra me media me ne senior minister yen da I can tell you all institutions in Ghana see a reform enti de bebe bia no I as a coach
we deal with it
na ye de amada implementing agencies this almost a change be because of port so who say change be because of DVLA. So who say change be because of EPA. So who say change be because of passport office. Now who say change be also because of transformation be a person especially including the banks. Any digitization na unim say reforms no and na air cost no. Yeah, implemented directly. No, you go for ideas and resources. Near say A, B, C, and D.
Okay.
This is what you have to do. And TB Obibaka say, na kusibu afo kra no, oba ye hu say waye hwe. Kusibu afo nye obi a me directly involved. Say bia meko. Me de ni say me coordinate. Na ye oversight responsibility. Enti nimdeɛ no a yɛde sesa no it's coming from the office of the senior minister.
Okay.
Yeah, me chief executive.
Okay.
Okay. Enti si yɛde ba afei na ne move ɛde akɔfam. Enti wote sɛ digitization yɛ gradually person transform
ɔman
no the entire economy no. One say transformation also it takes some time. And they started with institutional changes, frontline services. Yeah, currently, the NCHE ebia ebeba so am implemented. A friend public sector reform for resource projects. And only a $35 million facility are secure. Yeah, a person frontline services no ma a dear ni mo pa any nipa interface face to face for no. Say obe call passport office. Na o say o copy passport. How do you get it? I also to Mrika every ukrom bedding crime bed 2-3 weeks. Son when your passport. Nico say here sir. I also to me feeling online. There must be a mobile app be a bit me a catch say what meeting requirement and answer meeting. Passport no cry de brew no. And you say usha da faka. I also to me chere address be a post office. Yeah, the beba beto home wafa. That is what we are working on now. Yeah, situation kura omenmo. Emre bi beba omen kura no. Eni kwan se obi kura ties ka face to face e ma no yonko.
I see.
Eti ni nyina ya cashless system. Uties ka no kura obi ehu reforms today bi beba no kure move to DVL ya obi a obehu se yempese on se Ghana fools we are buying now I must be very honest one hwe ye institutions bi be me ato abetia
okay
ye the blame ni nyina be ma because onim DVL
no bia onima ban na
onima ban onim oko health insurance dey see wo ho
onima ban no
onima ban to call health insurance digital say na mobile yi now dey renew do be to get na kusibo afo ye hu dey o ye but also the mobile app no wo dey renew health insurance wo dey ayeduma because be di kan call Rwanda as yi precursor ye dey compare sa emoja ya ye dim fidie transfer edikoi. I came and told Ghanaians, this is what I have seen myself. Yeah, me feel say be back Ghana.
Okay,
as a follow up, no, one who say I feel any amado be what he be him say. I was there, be koko and sana Dr. Nsian Sara no kure follow up and so okay. No man who kwan here, yeah, the fast. That is how we work. And to be the senior minister there. Senior minister there, the oversight responsibility for all the government ministries.
Okay, Amato, is it reflective? It sounds good. The way I was here, Kasano pay, is it reflective?
You are mahini. I mean, in fact, when I win, I mean, chia on our mushe and on our mutie and no pay. Which will be biara. Question will be some me. I mean, to my way. Ese mini apenya oti waka nsembe breni awo mu eye ewo public sector transformation and say changes amu eye wo jumako. The bottom line is say ye be hu ni e feel enti wabisami na mi to amawo na to amatie for
Besides national health insurance, hopefully you buy and besides it said there's a digital system now.
Say transformation. Na ye can say a dear in society srunku ena aba ewo senia edwumakuo bi esi efaye na adwuma a ye nyina ye betimi edi ho adanse eti se nipa institutions ti se nipa sense sae ama wa abrabo mu a na wanko wenim enti ende basic enti se wo ka transformation for example health insurance because they are paying me because my adwuma ho da but me catch you say nsisaya eba health insurance adwuma no mu a obia okuta ni card ebetimi adi ho adanse eni nhihye a NDC aban enam owura Sylvester Mensa oye chief executive so ebeye ya 145 single unit health district based health insurance ewo kromo ha ye besisa no one national health insurance system se ukuta wo card na se we up to date be bia obekọ Ghana ha bia obeyare no obetimi e de age ayarehwe enye limited to a district enye limited to one particular hospital bi ewo baby enu ene ye frɛ no transformation ebia me nya hu that global transformation or ka ho asem no
or support
but ye man obre
or support
any near when
there's a major transformation wakachiro
ewo hinfa ewo expansion na ye no mu ana ewo ediem paperless
port
port operations no say enu na obeka dia say odi credit no ema NDC aban
say paperless dia
say paperless and opese okadia ene say odima NDC aban say eye nhihye ya ye ba beto aso
Okay,
media
well, yeah, Saba, me can say Robert Okwame and we Kusibu for so I didn't come I did Ghana Becoin, then you may Forever Construction and Consultants Limited, Omugusu Kaya say, free cyber copim say, April, the chat crano, Unya, a 2-bedroom semi detached house at 79,900 Ghana cedi. She shared down into free cyber copim April, the day chat cra, Moni Emra, Osho, and check one. Kaneshi, I would do estate one ben roundabout to refer 0501 2040 40. And 0501 2040 41. St. Andrew's College of Healthcare, Asim Fotuso, Kyle say, Virginia Diana Jintitia Papa, na Fibeye a year nest at the end day. Inti St. Andrew's College of Healthcare, Asim Fotuso 0244696911 and 0544830179. Now on Intimin Casa. Excellent boutique, Igusuto, and Tadi Papa, a free honum, Quadal Penmu, a your bar, Nasa Bema, open Tadi Papa and Kwani border from Kwandia. Excellence Boutique. Also from 0244 925 435 and 0245 297 064. Nakasa. Lucky Herbal, a down a siprecope. If you say, Nadia, Lucky Herbal catches ya, dear Bia Danny Crankro, a douse will be an fakwa down na one more quantrum kusukra. Anna Medimosis Prostrate Center, one also a you as you see, say, Nadia, so but now was a teacher, ya bema. Na yede sebi roba ebe to be memudie yentina okra de biada enti yenam eye wona ede prostate cure herbal tea abadwaso no medimosis se ka je bribia da wo ho a wono laboratory so nko ye hwehwemu ede ma wo yade bia how say ye onufum say ye obemom bia no say diabetes say ye typhoid say ye vaginal infections bia fabra medimosis na wono ntu ho na mo ntempa emfa emma. Fred 1 was 0244068447 and 02081406668. Also check on the Zoom line headquarters no on the University Farms opposite Trasaco Westgate and Koju on the Medimosis Road behind Deaf School ben a shy mine shadow so na kutusa na mono na how ni info. Amatomanu si na fe men common ankasa so. Na the work can say share cashless paperless no yefa asidama NDC amanyuku kransana etima kan wasem. Is that the case?
Oh, omahene ni amika ni say aban anamamu eyentoto aso.
Yeah.
Enti say munuanu mu ayebi akosi baabi na mo aba eyento aso. Ni ehia ni say mu di ni awdoni a friend credit no muka ye kan say
bobema ehu se ampa
iye nuane mu aya akosi hase na yenso ye ba beto aso nso mu be ya akosi baabi 2020 mu ni ho a ye ba ye beto aso sa.
I see. Okay, and MC no clearly admitted say is say be badia say not out of nothing. Baby na believe foundation na most more twas are buying share. So if it's a most do baby, na most money was buying corners remember abattoir most share. So credit is always important. But we just space into us.
Continue. Continue. There is always credit. Also, no can be before health insurance was a transformation. What the former president J. Kufuor did, a huge transformation in our health aid. Also starting. He never mentioned anything like J. Kufuor and his MPP. But when he said, you're buying, you also buy, now you premise on something. So as soon as J. Kufuor buy, now you premise on something. I remember sanity.
Okay.
We are going no be better us. There is always work in progress. You never finish. And to the bedroom, no be up. That is why there must be a serious policy near maybe and near there no all can say transformation advanced stage of reforms say reforms basic at some kwara enipa or shall see a fin wusua ABCD no basic I feel or transform to say what is me and do transformational stage at the same answer so I talk or you do transformation. You did correct me change you bibra. You did keke, ye ni hono. When the name is mentioned, it change you be. Into your crowd, I'm on my bibrino. ɛnam wɔ mu so ban bi a wɔn dan di ɛyɛ papa ne nti ne din ɔman ne din kura ebu bi sɛ wofiri mu a ebie kwan. That is the transformational stage. Ɛhɔ na yɛn nyinaa yɛbɛ come together na afei yagye atum sɛ adeɛ ABCD nyɛ sisi ya vigilantism wabɔ din. These are problems are eba. I see a block so easily. Afei mmerɛ bi bɛba no na sɛ yɛfa agrek ya. This is the direction we are going.
Okay.
Your fire industry. This is the direction. Okay. Irrespective of which government is in power.
Okay.
The national vision, the picture, actually will be said. This is the direction.
Okay, clearly, maybe the one is good for me because I'm at Kwame. This sugar factory is back and forth. Now, my understanding is that the trade ministry under the minister say, on a value for money be a person motoma a year nipekubi at a cost of $12 million or so. But at the way, more time, one of the cherished in Yuma Mode Bae, a Fufian Twata, a Mujao Coin, a billion, and a dubra yebeton almost, if that is the case. But the information I have from the trade ministry, Ama Obi at a cost of $12 million. Good news?
Minim say MPP aban a was omu philosophy and I say Jomujidi a private enterprise. Omunjin di say aban a say ordinance a share a human. Say ne santi ena womu be pese omu beton adwumakuo no anase factory mu a yes no e de ama ankra bi na enye sa abotan no ena NDC ye di eye factory no na so be kaya ye ba be fi abem no trade ministry under Dr. Spio Gabra, a advert to be about papers. Ese yepe ankra bi ama ono susu edinisika abeshe ejumano. Enye se aban ton completely edi ama private business. Because ye jidi say bebi aye du ana bebi aye was say o Ghana no. Ese aban susu etimi so edumaku anase even private businesses asini ama yetumi epushi ni amebi edi ni amebi akokan because we share the level of Ghanaian businesses say dwete anase capital ho odin kakra ema businesses and I am banking system soon no and team support to your businesses papa and a ho and say a buy a boom na buy team edi capital bi eba edi so as in it is a factory no and yadia kaye ba beton ye yi ensa every home na omo akan minim so omo di omo no boss dia sa no be no bi ani ho a but that is not how nye sanankaye ye pese ye be factory no na udi factory na samaba no na mi busa se ne santi ena o ma aja to ho ama emfie mienu emfie miensa ya wuramu na factory no
si fo
na enwura efu amene no na nursery plantation na edi abano aginsem ni etwitwa ahwede no edi ma apeteshifo no omun fanko ya apetition because your mind sika busia na yakoji edi abesi factory no e Ghana mine na akoji enye NDC entumbe se ye jatu ho ama NDC aba betua o man no betua saka skana ya GFE India ban ho a ye di be ye factory no Ghana mine ene betua enfie mienu e konfie miensa ya ja factory na si ho a yamfa nya hwe a maintenance nka ho no efidie bia si ho na ye nyuso a na se ye maintain a esei enti enne ya wo mu ba beton na ye kwa kofa value na wa ba behwe factory no se ne tie no wa value ansa na ya ton no uji se ye benya ebo a ese enyama no enti within these 2 years and over ya factory si ho ayem fa nya hwe no so hu se depreciation bi abam saka no ehinaka causing financial loss to the state and denying wonga wo mantam ho na anase Ghana fo nyina mpo a anka ho banya adwuma aye wo sa factory no wo ka ye beka chaw say ye factory no na ehwede anyhow. There are 2 ways to look at this. There is a forward integration in industry and there is a backwards integration. Answer na NDC eba be fia ban mu no na yaji another loan $25 million from the same Indian Export-Import Bank. Yedi irrigation. Adua ahwedie. Near the fidi factory no. Enunti na ye nursery farm. Ma ahwedi pa etimidi ye esichire wo baabi ama ne ye yie no. Yedi enu ama ekwiafo ama omo edua near the fidi factory no sa nursery plantation ya jaya ato ho omo aja NPP aban omo jaya ato ho enyini ye no na omo twae etoma onga omo nua petition manyanti ye say assign enyini biomu a omo san betwa the second tranche ediaton. So Nasesa ena ye handle or mine a japade. Se problem bi na wo hokra. That is why you are in government. Enunti na ye fremu aban no. Ye di o man bribia ahyemonsa. Se problem bi ena wo ho. It's your responsibility. You said yes, you fix it. You resolve that problem.
But in fixing it, they've seen that it's not worth it for Ghana to pursue.
They haven't done anything. One who report to be, Omahini. One who report to be, engineering report to be, and answer feasibility report to be, and answer any report to be a say factory any juma. Now say juma now we are there.
The Minister Price Waterfall I take back on that exercise. No matter that recommendation about through Ministry of Trade. That's why that recommendation of $23 to $12 million no BEM. So clearly there's an attempt an effort by government and also no you may be value amehwe na ye hwe unsunsu just said working the jeff dinesi o mfi be mienu ni iwura twa ho chef die so na ofa hwe nka no ofa oil ngum o man nya adwuma o man des all the manner if die na ho de no eba form until clearly South Africa no will demonstrate that all of us we've been reckless and careless and the abedu sa point here ye japade a anka die asichiri bebre no ye de ko sha ankora bi nsem na ankwana tu ho na mo
o mahene baby how dia question say all of us has been reckless and careless no mean to say
okay.
And this aban ya reckless and careless mean me jitu a enye yi o mahene e dey ntin yesi sa factory no
ye be yesi chira mo man Ghana and
adenti
if say yesi
na ye nyina ye ti he o mahene na ye nyina ye o man mu ha na yesu ese yen sika ahoodin etiko fam no eye adia niama bebrebi a Ghana ye krafri amanoni di ba na ye fa yen cedi enkrenti na ye di dollar na enkrenti no na eka ho na yen cedi no ahoodin etiko fam esichire ye kra esichire over $300 million every year di ba o have for different uses na ye diani ato ho ahwe se se yetimi yesa factory a na se ye dwuma ebeti esichire na ye kra no so abafam enye foreign exchange nkwa na ye be save ebemba adwuma aba ama ya timamfo a ye wo sa tibia no ya nya adwuma aye na se mfie mienu eni echiri mu aba na se mu beja ato ho sa na mu de enkoye ana mu de bae na mo ani o ma na abro.
Yeah, clearly if you know what church say mama especially with the reforms out there na India buy to an amount this ikaso si amagana. I recognize say tokro kese bi da yesichiri a ebo man mu nti enya yesichiri adwumakuo bi a one be a how no do na free so a the best.
Yeah.
That's why Komenda Sugar Factory.
Me that's it. Na me da na sense so. And okre say abanwe anamuntu year 2 from now onwards is to empower private sector. And that is the order of the day. Amebia private sector enye strong. Enyo manya impuntu etimiko. That is where the innovation ifriba. Intine. So here, the strategy we have drawn, the National Public Sector Reform Strategy, it will team delivering for citizens and the private sector. Me recommend 100% for government. Say uncle pay a dear private sector can effectively do. I will never make that recommendation. Government is generally a bad businessman. And we have a history to that effect. Come and come up so dear no one setting it up. Komenda Sugar Factory, nya na neighbor.
Okay.
There was a certain form of renovation, rekindling. Now what that? What was I say? Dear be into the good year. Into a buying a bad BM. I am afraid. Into nano the order of the day, and they say the government will partner. If you only a report to the year, one will be a year BB 35 million, they call it 12 million. A strategic investor. One will say, "Would you do be called baby? Until na delay one district, one factory, no baby, no." Because I was say a whole area for no yina enya what is called the buy-in. Now pay alternative livelihood and san why a conversion. No when yen sasia or the baby say the money ye. Yen tum say sugar factory na wo hono, sugar na wo hono. Enya dia a bay the factory no kura be use no be nya be 6 months. And then the panu say wo hono. Uko so be adua na hwedia. Now alternative livelihood. Yeah, equal in terms of cost. Now value for money womb. Obi di yana peteshi. Obi kure twagu ni tiri ebe tonwa. Minua otimi nye sika sene the factory ne de yede. Ede ma no. Ena nya hwede no nko. Ensase ni bi nso so wo ho a. Obi di dua banche. Obi di dua watermelon. Obi di dua bibi. Untimi nkoka se onwe ahwede na. And it was a holistic approach.
And the NDC never did this.
No, a holistic approach. Outgrowers no identify woman and no yeah necessarily say yemfema outgrower. Me minimum outgrower philosophy. Me me fool. It mean the concept of this outgrower. What the qua? Me di feed me factory no too many the higher petition. I know, I understand outgrowership. Me wo baby am ye ngo any me you ho. Yes, set up outgrowership. Yeah, nipa no waboa no na adɔ nafuo ho ema no etimi ba ni tirimu one day se meto many nyina na me de aya petehye untimi stop no ade na ade be feed factory no ento pese wo ye bia wunya strategic investor at least Dangote ye bi wa Tanzania o own 80% of the raw material ya ono aye afa nipa mo ye private strategic private investor e wo Dar es Salaam o kwa ye e wo to see and our growers the percentage here be 20%. And tisemre bia no that 20% enti me overwhelm the supply no. And no was here. Factory I will build it in Tontroa. You can easily build a factory within 6 months. Now the structure is so after all how many acres of land and now the factory this is so. 50 acres you can easily get them. Getting the factory and the machinery.
Just the structure is not
that is not the end. The raw material sources, sustainable raw material sources.
And you think that the previous administration didn't think through all these things?
Let me tell you, it wasn't there. So why Argentina not done what we move no was here coffee a video be free baby and I near day back every accident. Now you're enough for raw material no here. Even one district, one factory. Yeah, near brave, see, no. The raw material base is very important. Land tenure system, land ownership. Esa bano ni ahemfo no edin komoko echiri yie. Ansa ne nipa no kro wakope baabi a omu benya alternative livelihood. Hin no mbedua banche, hin no mbedon toast, hin no mbedo bro, hin fa no mbedua wo mabro ba wo mu bedie, hin no mbedua mako. Sa ne ma we nyina ni beans na ansa na boa wo, ansa na wenya sizable land. Afe wu wi land no kra no. There must be massive compensation. Yeah, we say nipa who say ampa na guarantee purchases. People who you must ensure. Dangote has insured them.
Okay, so specifically, what is the challenge with this Komenda sugar factory the previous administration set here? Because clearly, one of the landmarks Abai Week the two was that he's revamped the existing Komenda sugar factory at this cost. Mekai then Ambassador His Excellency Free Papai Kakra Obatna. Indian ambassador then Papaya a referee Sampiali, yes. But now Kachre said they have an alternative in terms of production where they've devised a means any actually be odoma any problem because of technology. Intinya they been a problem with even production and all those things.
Very good.
So clearly they were in tune, they knew what they were doing.
Now lad they know abusasa asase here ho ade. Watimi agye free unya ahemfu bi betena ha say o ma release a chunk of land e dey ama o say em fanya unya farmers group say union nie na fe ye bedua na e dey aba nya dey minister be kan ene o ye yinu no yini dio I think I want this to one factory a factory ni keke e na wo DCC ho a it shouldn't take the government 2 years to build all the factories across the district I know the obetimi enya but the next thing and the proper management of the factory.
Okay, so management and planning didn't go through well.
No. That's what the BBI say abayin semo. And I'm also kusibu minim say. Many senior minister and our private public sector reforms of workers of 658,000. Yeah, minim say going forward, abayin kwenti memfa edwuma fa entono honso. Into the strategy, and yes, say the private sector, yes, must be empowered. Who empower we are? A fair na job creation neighbor. People must even move from the public sector. No more kwa juma a private sector. Yeah, they will be better paid. Yeah, and there radio stations here by ye. Sanga kanina ye GBC one. And then Adom FM no be and that is where you find yourself. You are comfortable. Yeah. Sanya ye no. It is a basa that private sector lead in the job creation. Okwa, ye no metutu kwa man on any enya banjuma na majority kwa koyo. Abanjuma de kakre bi na free abano from the wage bill of about 42% of maybe a total revenue. Yeah, ye di kotua wage bill about 42%. Ni free no nanka bedi private sector. And that is why the Exim Bank concept ebaye mimiji tumu hold this kabeko then we push na fe partnership no juma baby PPP be juma na fe juma baby private sector no abetimi aye na ade nyina na no so aye juma basa supervision be better enye party apparatchiks
okay
and they kogu ho no ba say me na me party chairman na me distributor na MPP na setting na NDC na setting na afi we wi ase na kwakoye another form of a disguised vigilantism na omakuku no oma say no na aban aboka no country being who are private sector
okay all right so Dominic I'm at all just on this topic I see I call the next one. One clearly worker. Why dear, but if this is about just the structure, they want to mind. Yeah.
Yen me anomum pese. Omudi omu at least so ombo consult to NDC abanya atwem. Na o ma hwe se e de nhihye pa na mo aye e wo sa factory hu nti amoasi. Asase na factory no siso no. Eya sasia nkruma brem aban agi atu ho dadaada for the old Komenda sugar project entienye ene na aban kwa akopa asase eme de ayesa project no se wo ko takrade a ansa na wo bedu Komenda junction no wo behu Dr. Ndom University no on your left side ho asase nyina neka project dada no. So there is an existing huge land acquired by the state already for this project.
And it is still there.
Yeah, it's there. Except to say
it is there, why not?
Yeah, it's there. Except to say.
If it is there, why not?
Agree to say a small portion has been encroached upon.
Heavily, it has been encroached heavily.
Asasi woho, sasasi ni wa, nanke yen konkoye nursery for planting and yasan kojisika for an irrigation project.
Okay, so
when yasasi we are then kojisika for an irrigation project.
We are going to look at the new uniforms and other reforms in the education sector and vigilantes if you're Well, Yasaba, lots of your text messages about Anka to say a breaking Kaninama on this matter of the Komenda Sugar Factory. But you bet my King Bijama, the Omubusa, Metokwame, the Musi, Rekusi, lots of them. But Yen Kojina, I think two things on the educational reforms and vis-a-vis the new uniforms, Abaka reforms, plus vigilantes in Ghana, person shall say. Educational reforms, additional way of say they what in common abano say yes such a more funtu fiti nkituam akodu eye mpanyimfom if say ohwa additional do na da eye mofra no so do na bro adwene ntiase so ama fe so additional nkasa as additional no mfie do bi ti say mfie numa chiri bia ne say nke betimi a ese ye man sachira kakra etimi bem na sachira ben ana de bem na botaye ben and it might sound such right, but these are questions about vis-a-vis and the introduction of the uniform shade, the Cassas, curriculum, and home. And what's it to say?
You, that's your mind. Baby, I do. We are Siafanan. Sacraye, a cost every second, and yet dimple. Every second, the beer and Yama Esisa. And dear Esisa or Yama Bibrim. And the educational reforms, dear. A idea, say to me, a brano. Nanye first time soon. So what will be home? Mintimi who say, oh, call middle school Nibia.
Maybe call level.
O level. O school papa nibi. And he asks son, 7 years, who cost secondary school, what call elementary school every 10 years, no. And I say, what will pass common entrance from 2, from 3, no. I be cost secondary school for 7 years. What call
1 to 5.
1 to 5.
Upper and lower.
And what call upper and lower. And son, what call university for 3 years. Ya best son. About 3 years. After 4 years. Ego. Na 3 years no. Utimi pass ya. Na uko university. Ako ye 4 years. And titamanka udibeko ako do upper 6 no. Now udi university. En sakraye. Krofo bebre afemwa. They are as good
as the old one.
As the old one. The same thing, elementary school system, no, so we are system. Yabenya from primary 1 to 6, kindergarten, abekahu, ama, and there were junior high school and senior high school. And the Sakraya, a continuous thing, particularly in education, a continuous thing. Senior Beya. Nimdia see the man codano yet.
Ono se timika.
Ediama woman. Na se wo akodaki tuwa wofi anopa yesisi no amana ko school na ohwe ni bag mu a na otumi hu se eye adiswa mu subjects na ye kire nkodano edoso enti ye tibiso from 7 to 4. Well, the basics are fine. The most important thing, you go to school, middle school from 4. No. I have 4 subjects.
Yeah.
I have 4 subjects.
Na
and now you tafra chemprenso bibi eni entrim it is the extent to which ye bechere na atichafo no omo ato omo ahye ho se adwuma ye de ahye wo nsam no wombe ye ni and we are very, very important. The foundation of education is your friend literacy and numeracy. So bet me and who kind now bet me I am content kakaka and no and cover almost everything. And the reforms no yeah reforms are a big cover niama bibri. So we share yen physical structures adia emwa yen education ena a teacher for hwe adia emwa yen education say ye reforms are as yetimi reforms na e cover
okay
sa na manyina na wo hwe tade na ye di bana ma tie nkrofo kakra omsi the most important thing and I say adie hu hia pa enti a wo monsisa nkoda ne ntade no motivation and as psychological changer ebe ma o manya say die from junior secondary school junior high school no ma be ye high school for and as secondary school
identified
enti but niama bibri wo ha ehia to me as in school uniform particularly say we call schools nubia because yens junior high schools no they have always been part of the elementary school system
okay
and say we call school bi na say womu ni dan ya womu susu affect womu schools on that trees no be affect womu enti yentwa ye ni hwe hoye ni yehwe say educational infrastructure no ye hu bien ade ba ko a Professor Mills awanya ne baby ko nyankopon fa ne cleanse ordinary to super removing schools on that trees or ye special projects Emma get fund take it up yes is abibri but untimi sesa ne nyina at any time
right
enti no
so it's a good step it's a bold one
nsakra from time to time na me bisa say school uniform no yes awufo no na beto ana say aban edibeche na consultation kita hodie ben na akoso a awufo a yebeyi yembotum sika edi ato ye no makasa because school bia ni hwa ye ni parent teacher association wo ho timi bisa say ana yam ma won waso tuye ansa na ni won mu dinkita ho ansa na na se da no ya wada na se fida ya ye betu piti wiem no na no ano no
yeah oxibafo yeah I can share no these are some of the reforms ama
well education there say o man bia no ne no the education akoduro no e was a sacred was a kwala no say o betimi do o monsa no aye bibi recently you call China na mkohwe wo ma disi no the free sa lower level no you know art ye creativity say ye art or draw building or draw way or draw mobile phone or draw car or you dey see no way almost tested the creative ability of the child. Can you know many of the talk America near Quran there was segment to be even the new the technical side yanti any anko and when the day or maybe in where to me ye what transform the economy minus technical side.
But TVET has been with that. Technical education has
been with that. Yeah. But how do we see it? Akoti brofono and I major preoccupation and also pay ye. Intineno abana fatro so so going forward, TVET institutions, a honor emphasis. We crime there. in future, should there be any assistant to tertiary level, scholarship, those with science and TVET, a one may recommend this, one scholarship up to university level, any technical school level, ebeko. And I'm praying, say me the recommendation of President in Sunsum, to see a more big scholarship, a technical side, and no university. Basically, you need to be up to secondary level, free. If you move free, more con. Nenya me eto Ghana and 7 years share near ma. Then the emphasis will be placed at the doorstep of technical side. Honum ebetimi aye bibi e dey afa enema bebre because kwala na ehunu yi na koya koti brofo e problem my problem my but as to say entire on besesa just maybe a parent.
Okay.
And generally, I believe says about meeting parents in the halfway.
Okay.
I understand it, but parents review a honor bikura ubi atonatade, for which I side with that particular argument. Inti se ubi atonatade kura bi ode be but bubu okra we are not ninu ya udi na chi na ebe dey. Ebehye ne de. Ebi asa anhyehyɛ ye no ho. Ubi a obe miensa omudidi so. The school ntade no we hand over my way. We hand over my way. When you are bringing a new system, and I will ask the educational minister, say,
so
how to meet the parents halfway.
Sir, my name is Oya Jumama, our voice me competent. You never come as later. But House of Greatness, Fire Chapel International, Easter, we and cover Biano Sumbumuna, Eradian Munyamia Kese also. From the 15th to the 19th of April, 5:30, and you may be a church auditorium, Southwest and God's Grace International School. Sheneso, Nakokam. Abeto, a wrap up with just 30 seconds. So my time also. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Sister Sandy, be a guy. To us, so they are my